want is not going to come to fruition for you. Did somebody recently break a wishbone? Maybe you're going to do one on Thanksgiving, and whatever it is you're going to wish for, you're not going to get. All right. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels, divine spirits, master spirits, guardian angels, and of course my beautiful, fabulous fairies. Come on in and help me deliver messages to my Aquarius friends. What is going on here? The cards are not going together. What does Aquarius needs to know? Especially because I got a sore throat. 8 of Wands in reverse. Ace of Cups. Nice. Queen of Wands in reverse. All right. 3 more cards. Angels, please, for Aquarius. The 8 of Wands, not moving forward, not speaking to someone you love. Ooh. Or not moving forward with something you love. The Ace of Cups, beautiful, in your past, new beginning, creative abilities. Queen of Wands in reverse. I'm not too fond of her energy. It usually represents jealousy for me, but oh, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, we'll see where it goes. Sideways. Sideways goes in the upright position, and we got a true pair here. 3 more cards. Angels, please. Aquarius. 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 I don't know why I want to keep singing that. Do it. I didn't get an answer. It was 3 cards. Aquarius. Angels, please. 3 cards for the outcome of this message that they need to hear today. All right, they're in upright position. They're not going in. Let's take them. Interesting. Temperance in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse, the Lovers, and the Emperor. Let me leave these out for a minute. Okay, this is a general reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's not going to resonate with everybody out there, but if I am connecting with your energy, please don't forget to hit the little thumbs up button below the video to let me know that. If I'm not connecting with your energy, there's a link in the description box below where you can check your moon and your rising sign. Other than that, let's get on with your reading, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on here. So the first card that you have is the 8 of Wands in reverse, sign of Sagittarius. So right off the bat, I know that somebody is not speaking to somebody they love here. Wow. There is absolutely no swords in this reading whatsoever. There is no communication here. And somebody's sad about it. I feel like before this person can move forward, there's something here that they need to accomplish. I just don't know what it is. It's financial, I can tell you that. They either need to find a job that's far away. Somebody's going far away. Or maybe even purchase a home before they leave. There's some kind of planning or something that needs to be done before you can go. I do want to point out that we have a soul family here. I have the Queen of Wands in this reading next to the King of Wands, and we also have the Knight of Wands in reverse as well. With the Lovers and the Ace of Cups, this does tell me that there is some type of soul contract here. By that I mean they're probably family in some way. If they're not family, even if they're like co-workers, they've been working together for a long time. You got like a soul contract here, a spiritual contract here. You're tied to these people in some way. This could even be a father and a daughter, a father and a son. Got the Emperor up here. Very significant father energy I'm getting. But also, like I said, if you've been working with these people for a long time, then yeah, it could be your boss. But there is love here, but somebody is not speaking and they are not budging. They're just going to sit there and cry and be depressed about it instead of doing something about it. They want a change, but she has her back to the change. There's somebody here, probably the male energy, I'm getting that stronger, that is not going to commit and just wants their freedom. This relationship between these two people has gone through many cycles. Like they've either fought and made up or broke up and got back together. Or you could have even left a job and then ended up going back. Like there's many breakups, there's many cycles here. Something just keeps happening over and over, and it's like an endless cycle. Somebody has been blocked. I mean, your phone number blocked, your Facebook blocked. Somebody's being very cold. We do have the Ace of Cups here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That is a new beginning. It represents being with someone you love, doing something you love. It does represent creative abilities as well. So someone who has a creative ability, I just want to point out real quick before I move to the next card, you're very good at what you do. These could be spiritual abilities as well. Because didn't I have something? Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth, guaranteed success. I feel that's strongly related to someone's creative ability over here. Someone is gifted in something. It can be singing, dancing, whatever, whatever it's a creative ability, whatever that means to you. But this Queen of Wands in reverse, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel like she's angry. That's what I'm getting from her. There could be jealousy here, but I don't really see it anyplace else in the reading, so I'm going with angry. She's angry that this person she loves won't communicate with her. It's like somebody here won't commit or won't take the relationship to the next level. There's a lot of freedom. Somebody wants freedom. They don't want to be tied down. They want to do what they want to do. You can't tame this person. They're not going to change. And somebody wants the change. Someone is tired of trying to make this relationship work. This relationship is just like oil and water, Temperance card in reverse, sign of Sagittarius again. It just doesn't mix. She's known to be a little controlling, but the only reason that I say that is because I feel like she, the fire sign, is waiting for this other person to step forward first. And they're not going to do it. It's like these two people are butting heads or something, and there's nobody winning here. There's no winners here. Your wish that will not be granted. If you are the one that is sitting here waiting for this other person to step forward, they're not going to do it. Someone's wish will not be granted. Somebody here is, I don't want to say very wealthy, but somebody here has money. And that's what makes them, I feel like they have this big ego. Like, do you know who I am? I could sleep with any woman I want. I can do whatever I want. You can't control me. You can't tie me down. You can't tell me what to do. So this relationship just ended. Like these two people just stopped talking. I don't really see, Temperance could be an argument. It absolutely represents a breakup. But I feel like this is equally like neither person wants to work this out. There's two stubborn energies here. We're not working together. We're not getting along. This relationship isn't balanced. One person wants one thing and somebody wants something else. We're not going to compromise here. There's just no chemistry. We just don't get along, and that's the end of the story. The Five of Pentacles in reverse, sign of Taurus. is about recovery. I feel like that's what somebody wants. Somebody wants to come in out of the cold. Somebody wants to make progress because he's standing there and he's waiting and he's looking at it. Like, I'm waiting for us to make progress. I'm waiting for her to call me. I'm waiting for him to tell me he's sorry. Now, the Wheel of Fortune being in the center of the reading, I'm kind of getting a little bit of a different feeling from this. It's time for a change. Yes, that is about destiny, fate, and karma. I feel like your destiny, fate, and karma is to make a change. The only thing is, I'm not really sure. Somebody's leaving here, obviously, with the Chariot and the Three of Wands, and I think somebody's going far away because they're sad. So they're just leaving. There's like, no, this isn't going to be resolved. It is a 10. It does tell me that situation is over. We're starting the next cycle. But I still don't see any communication here. So I feel like the change is to end it. Because this just keeps happening over and over. It's just a circle. It just keeps spinning round and round. This person won't commit. I won't budge. We're always angry. We're always fighting. I'm waiting for him to come to me. She's waiting for me to come to her. This is like happening a lot. This is very repetitive. So this male energy is the one who's cold. He's got on his suit of armor. He just doesn't have any feelings. If he does have feelings, he is not letting them show. He is not going to let you know that this is affecting him. I also am getting another kind of story here that someone may have to travel far away. It's warm wherever it is for work because it's the only job or offer or something that they could get. And I feel like they have to leave someone they love behind and they're very sad about it. But this has to be done for the success. Somebody either has a lot of money or is about to make a lot of money because you're on the road to success. So whatever this Chariot is, it's going to be successful. We have the goldfish. I mean, there is an increase in material wealth here and guaranteed success. Plenty of material things. It's like somebody is leaving their spouse, leaving their family to go somewhere, and they don't want to do it. If that's the case, then this relationship, if you're resonating with that, then this relationship is in good standing. You're going to be fine. Because somebody is sad about leaving, sad about making this change. But it's fate, destiny, karma. When the Wheel of Fortune is in the middle of the reading, you can't stop this. The universe is here. And they said, this is what you're supposed to do, and this is where you're supposed to be. And you can try to turn your back on the situation all you want, but you're going. This has to happen. This is someone who doesn't want to travel. This is great distance, the Three of Wands, and the Chariot is travel. The Knight of Wands in reverse also tells me that someone doesn't want to go. But I feel like there's a lot of money to be made in this new direction. So the King of Wands, more fire energy. You know, he's also known as the leader. And this is the boss. Like, I don't know. Somebody's going somewhere to start their own business. Anyway, this guy follows his passion. He's known to be impulsive. He likes his freedom. I'm getting freedom from the Mermaid. I'm getting freedom from the Knight of Wands. Somebody doesn't want to be tied down. And they're just going to keep doing this to you over and over. I feel like something needs to end here. We either need to take this relationship to the next level and you need to cut it out and we need to get married and get it over with, or we need to just be done so we can both move forward in a successful direction. Because somebody's frustrated here. The King of Wands, you know, he doesn't like clingy people, needy people. It's a turnoff for him. But he's fearless. I mean, he makes a decision and he just sticks to his decision like, that's it, this is what I'm going to do. And if, he falls flat on his face and makes a big mistake, he doesn't care. He'll figure that out when it happens. Wands, if you're a fire sign and you're watching, don't take it personal, but they don't like plan. They don't think about the future. They just live in the moment, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes they're known to just act too quickly without thinking clearly. And with no swords being here in this reading, I'm kind of thinking that maybe somebody is making some type of an impulsive decision here. But the Three of Wands, sign of Aries, I mean, not only does it represent travel and distance and waiting, like I feel like one person is waiting and the other person is turning their back, like waiting to come out of the cold. They're not going to, you're just going to be standing there waiting. They're not coming because the Five of Cups, sign of Scorpio, tells me that there's sadness here. It's time to go in a new direction, the Chariot. It's like he's expecting something, like he's standing there looking out the window, like, where is she? Is she going to show up today? Is she here? Oh, is that her coming up in the driveway? Nope, it's not her. So you're going to be disappointed. You're going to be standing there waiting and waiting and waiting, and all you're going to get is disappointment, sadness, loss, regret. Someone could even be crying here. Somebody just can't get over, losing a person. I can't believe it. I can't believe they're not coming. I can't believe they're not calling me. I can't believe this is happening. But Spirit's urging you to go in a new direction, the Chariot. Also, I feel like the King of Wands is the one that's out of here. He's making an impulsive decision to leave because he likes his freedom and he doesn't want to be chained down and he's not going to commit and he just wants to go. He does love you. There is love here. Don't doubt that for a second. The Lovers and the Ace of Cups tells me that this is a love relationship. But it's just not working out. If you are the queen sitting waiting for your king to come, yeah, I mean the Eight of Swords, Gemini, trapped in your thoughts. It's not happening. Let me pull a couple of mystic moons. Let's move these over. I feel like you should go in a new direction. Yep, they're guiding you. Told you. Guiding you to make a change. A change needs to be made here. An end needs to be put to this cycle that just keeps happening over and over. And the universe is trying to guide you to do it. That was the only thing I really couldn't figure out. If, this person would end up committing, there needs to be communication. I mean, come on. Could that get any more clear? We need to talk about this. I'm trying to figure out if these two people are going to work this out or not, but I don't think that they are. Let's get one more. That one right there. Crossroads. You have a decision to make about this communication. Do we stay in this relationship? Divine timing. You got the Wheel of Fortune twice. Do we stay in this relationship and try to work it out and have this stuff be happening over and over and over and keep breaking up and getting back together and arguing all the time? Or do we just go our separate ways? That's what the conversation needs to be. And it is the right time to bring this to an end. I keep getting the same message over and over. I'm not sure what the ending is, though. I feel like it's up in the air. I feel like somebody doesn't know what to do. If you want to save this relationship, whoever you are, the king or the queen, doesn't matter, then I'm urging you to step forward and just clear the air. Like, put this person on the spot and say, listen, do you want to commit to me or do you want this to just be over? Like, let's just be in agreement. Let's agree to disagree. That's what I'm going to call this reading. Clearing the air. That's what they just said. The air needs to be cleared here because yous are like mirroring each other. I'm surprised mirroring didn't come out. both at just sitting there waiting for the other to make a move, and nobody's doing it. I feel like our spirit is urging you to put an end to this. Why? Because you have good memories with this person. Once again, there's a soul contract here. I knew it. You're tied to this person in some way. There's something here, a lesson or something that needs to be learned. There's like delays and obstacles and things that we need to overcome. We need to overcome these obstacles. That could be what it is. You're just not discussing it. And maybe you need to do that. Cycles. I mean, did I say that? Same thing keeps happening over and over and over. And it's time to put an end to this one way or the other. I am feeling romance angels for this reading. Let's see. What messages do you have for Aquarius? What does Aquarius need to know? Show them the message they need to see. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. All the readings have been love lately. I'm not getting any of my trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. I'm going to get one more. Trust what? That you're doing the right thing. The Chariot can also represent moving a relationship to the next level. I just feel like something is undecided here. But I also keep getting the same feeling that it just needs to end because this can't continue. One more card, angels, please, for Aquarius. What do they need to know? Can we have one more card? Oh, I thought that one was coming out, but it didn't. Sometimes it takes them a minute to pick the right card. Alright. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. I mean, that just makes me feel, what's on the bottom? Children. Your love life is being affected by children. I said this could be a father-daughter or a mother-son. The signs are cautioning you because you've already been through the same things so many times. Do you really think that it's going to end? Or just as well, you could have children with this person, because I did have a young, when a night comes up, I say 15 to 20, a young child. It's not a page, so this child's older. I just heard friend. I mean, once again, I go back to the soul contract thing. Yes, this could be a friend. But for some reason or another, you're tied to them. You were their husband, their wife, their sister, their brother, their mother, their father, or something in a past life. And you needed to come back and resolve something. And yeah, maybe they are your friend. I feel cockiness. I don't know if it's the female or the male. The only reason that I don't know is because they're fire signs. So this has something to do with somebody's moon sign, their rising sign, or this is a friend of yours that is going through this situation. All right, let's pull a couple of advice cards, and then we'll do some angel answers. What advice do we have for Aquarius angels? What do they need to know? Show them. Show them, show them. I feel like somebody's being guided to talk here about having somebody change their ways. Angels, what advice do you have for Aquarius? What does Aquarius need to know? Show them the message they need to see. Aquarius, Aquarius. I don't know. No advice. King of Wands again. It's time for you to step up and be the leader. Your natural leadership skills are being called into action. This is your moment in the sun. So move into the light and shine for all to see. This card is also about a person who has charisma, is inspiring, and enjoys the challenge and loves the spotlight. You know, I go back to that. Somebody doesn't want to leave home and go away for work, but they're being guided to do so, and they need to trust that this is the right thing. But what would red flags be? All I'm going to tell you is this. If somebody does get some type of offer to go far away, and it has something to do with work or making money, I feel like it's going to be very successful. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to leave that there. But the King of Wands showing up for second time, double confirmation. You're definitely dealing with, I believe to be a male fire sign. Husband, boss, father energy with the Emperor. Can we have one more card of advice for Aquarius? Take that one. Go within. You are a very intuitive person, and there are many wonderful insights that lie waiting inside you. Take time to be quiet and reflect upon the desires of your heart through meditation or prayer. There's no need to take action right now. Be patient with yourself. So they're telling someone to sit and wait and be patient. That's the High Priestess. So, I mean, she's just urging you to follow your heart. Sit back, alone, be quiet, and think about what it is you really want. Do you really want to continue this relationship where you keep fighting with this person? Or do you want to go down a new road? Somebody needs to slow down and not make an impulsive decision. The Three of Thought. Loving angels surround you to heal and comfort you. The sadness you feel will fade away in time, and then you'll be able to see how clearly this important situation has been for your spiritual growth. Take the time you need to forgive yourself and others so that you can embrace the future with joy. So maybe that's what you need to do. You know, when I went back to saying clear the air, we just need to put this to rest. Like, I love you. We tried to work this out many times. It didn't work out. So let's just agree to end it and go our separate ways. And yeah, it's going to hurt. You're going to be sad. Your heart's going to be broken. I mean, nobody wants to go through that. But if it's better for everybody in the end, then sometimes we need to, you know, put on our big girl pants and make the decision that we know is best for everyone. There's the Star again. There's something here about, I had the star over here, I got the star here, I got the spotlight here. There's somebody that I just can't put my finger on it. Has like some type of opportunity. It could be related to a creative ability to travel and leave home or leave their spouse behind or something like that and go and shine for all to see. Be in the spotlight. And the other person's going to be sad that this person has to go. Now that's 1 foot on the land and 1 foot in the water. So somebody could be testing the waters here. This is a wonderful time in your life. Difficulties fall away, and the light at the end of the tunnel is a star you can wish upon. The timing is right to make long-term plans for a joyful future. Have faith that things are going to turn out beautifully. That is your energy, Aquarius, the Star card. Maybe that's why the star is here so much. It's just you showing up in your reading. I don't know. It's like being guided to talk about going down a new path, going in a new direction, taking action. It's time for a change. This is your destiny. But somebody's going to be upset or hurt about it. All right, Aquarius, I'm going to leave that there. Let's move into some angel answers real quick. We'll close it out. You can start focusing on a question. If there was something that I didn't address in your reading today and you were looking for it, now would be a good time to ask. Angels, What answers do we have for Aquarius? What are the answers to their questions, please? 2 more cards. Thank you. 1 more card. What do they need to know? Show them the message they need to see. Aquarius, thank you. Bottom of the deck we have, there's something better. See, so same thing if I go back to what I was saying. It's just time to put something to rest and everybody can move forward, do the forgiveness, have the conversation. Let's all just move on because there's something better waiting for both of you. Pick your answer, 1, 2, or 3. Here are your answers, Aquarius. Yes. That's with an exclamation point, so that's a big yes for someone who picked that card. Forgiveness, that's what I said. And choose the new direction. So yes, did I just say that? Yes, forgive this person, clear the air, and then move on. Plain and simple. You got to do what you got to do. Thank you so much for watching, Aquarius. I hope that I was able to help someone with this message today. And I will see you soon.